Hi guys, I'm back. I just got in from the gym. I just ate my second meal of the day. Yes, my second meal because I've learned that I must eat 6 small meals throughout the day instead of 3 meals, with dinner being the biggest meal of all. So I've learned that, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just got my book, The Eat Clean Diet by Tosca Reno. And what I've decided to do is go through each chapter with you guys as I learn so that you can learn with me. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'll start to highlight the most important things within each chapter and I'll share it with you. So I'm not going to be trying to memorize things or try to lecture you and say that I know everything, because I don't. So, what I've learned so far, let's see, the first chapter just talks about clean eating. And basically, clean eating is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And basically, what you're doing is you're not denying yourself certain foods or anything like that. You're going to eat as much as you want, but you're going to eat healthy. And like I said in previous videos, which I had already started doing, was eating lean meats, which includes fish, turkey, chicken, but none of it like fried, all baked or grilled. So those are the type of meats that you would eat as much as often as you want. Of course, not extremely a lot, because that would be too much. But those are lean meats, which means they produce lean fats, and lean fats turn into muscle when you work out. Also, what clean eating is eating a lot of vegetables. I'm mainly trying to eat the ones that increase your metabolism, or burn fat. So I'll go into that later as far as what vegetables and what fruits do that. But eating a lot of fruits and eating a lot of vegetables and staying away from sugars and carbohydrates. So, but not totally carbohydrates. So that would be a whole separate video, because you want to eat complex carbohydrates. So look at me, I'm learning. So, basically, Tosca Reno is a lady who started eating clean at the age of 40. At 40 years old. And you see how her body looks? At 40, she decided that she didn't want to be overweight anymore. She had just recently gotten divorced because her marriage was going downhill. And so she had gained a lot of weight through being depressed with, the way that her marriage was going. So she started eating clean and she started working out, and boom, her whole body transformed. So she's definitely someone that can motivate you to move on to the next step of getting healthy and becoming fit. So in the midst of doing all of that, she ended up becoming a physique model, if that's correct. I think that's what it says. She became a physique model. So basically what she talks about is that clean eating is a way of nourishing yourself by putting nothing but healthy and clean foods in your body. So no packaged goods, no processed goods, nothing that has extra added preservatives and things like that, which actually end up turning into the bad fats in your body. So clean eating is not a diet that you follow for a few months and denying yourself certain foods. That's not what clean eating is. It's an eating plan, so it's not restrictive. And it won't cost any more than what you pay for your regular food. So actually, if you're buying like packaged goods and things that you eat, like canned vegetables and things like that, not to say that canned vegetables are bad, but those cost more than going to buy like the fresh fruits and vegetables from your local farmer's market or just from the supermarket. So if, for example, you normally eat proteins, fats, and carbohydrates on a regular, and then you decide, oh, I'm just going to do away with the carbohydrates, then of course you're going to lose weight because you took one thing out of the equation of the things that you eat. But if you continue to eat those 3 things, but eat them healthy, so you're going to eat proteins, you're going to eat healthy fats, and you're going to eat complex carbohydrates, then you're going to lose weight because you're eating the healthy form of those things. So I hope that makes sense, because that's what I get out of it. So she originally got the idea from following and researching what physique models or physique athletes do. And if you ever watch any of the bodybuilding competitions or the figure and the fitness competitions, these people have phenomenal bodies. And the reason why they have phenomenal bodies is because they eat clean. So they eat clean and they work out. But what us people who don't normally work out or are just getting into it or just getting into being healthy, what we don't know is that clean eating is 80% of becoming fit. And then the another 10% is working out, and another 10% is your genetics. So, genetically, some people have broad shoulders, some people have big hips, and things of that sort. So that's something that you can't move away from because that's your genetics. But you can work around it and you can still become lean and fit. So she followed what they were doing, and she borrowed some of their nutritional practices, and she put it all into one and came up with this clean eating diet that has basically just swept the nation. And of course, I'm late, and well, we are late if anyone else is deciding to do the clean eating diet, because this book, the copyright date on this one is, let's see, 2007. So here we are in 2013, and I'm just now getting into this. So yeah, so basically her equation for a beautiful body is 80% nutrition, 10% training, and 10% genetics. So once you realize that, then you'll spend more time really focusing on what you put into your body rather than just constantly working out and working out and working out, but not changing your eating habits, and then you don't see any results. You may lose some weight right away originally because you went from 0 to 10 in like 1 week. So of course you're going to lose weight because your body is just like shocked, and it's like, oh my God, what's going on? So yeah, you lose weight, but then you end up plateauing because you're not putting healthy things into your body. So now you're working out, you're burning some fat, but you're not burning all of it because it's not the good fats that turn into lean muscle mass. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I get out of it. So basically that's what chapter 1 tells us. And she also says that working out, just doing cardio isn't enough. So weight training is the key to turning the fat into lean body mass, a lean muscle. So her suggestion is to do weights 3 to 4 times a week. And don't worry about becoming bulky or big, because that's not in our nature as women to become bulky or big unless you're eating to gain weight. So if you're eating to gain weight, to work out, to become big and muscular, yes, of course that's going to happen. But if that's not how you're eating, then that's not going to happen to you. So as women, we can lift weights. Yes, we can lift weights, and we will not become bodybuilders. So she says that definitely weight training is a must. And you can do specific weight training exercises. You don't have to do like how the men do the bench pressing and all of that craziness, because there are a lot of weight training videos on YouTube. I found a few. I've put them in my favorites on the Fabs Challenge. So you guys can go and check out my Fabs Challenge playlist, because every time I find a good video that I think is really good to add to that workout playlist, I add it to it. So go and check that out, and you'll see plenty of weight training, cardio, Zumba type fitness videos. I put them all in there. So just go in there, pick one, and just do it, because that's what I do. So yeah, so that's what I get out of chapter 1. So she also says that you will have to eat more but make better food choices. So you're going to eat regularly so you do not go hungry. You're going to throw out all the junk food in your house. Don't try to eat it and make it go away and then say, okay, I'm going to eat all of this that's in the house, and then now I'm going to start eating clean. No, get rid of it now. No junk food. So basically for me right now in my kitchen, there's only fruits, vegetables, dried fruits for snacks, protein bars, things like that. So if I come in the house and I'm having a sugar surge or whatever you want to call it, where I want something sweet or I want to snack on something, I have no choice but to pick one of those things. There's nothing else. There's nothing bad for me to pick from, because I don't have any junk food, and my kids are going crazy. But if I see it, then I'm going to want it. So that's bad for them right now, but it's still good for them because they need to learn. So she's saying discard all of that. And she also says that don't think that you must eat 3 meals a day, like I said earlier. That eating clean means eating several smaller meals throughout the day. So as you feel hungry, then eat something healthy to, to take care of that hunger. So for me, if I feel hungry, I'll make a tuna and egg sandwich, or I'll make a peanut butter sandwich, or I'll go and eat a banana. Bananas fill you up, ladies. Bananas definitely fill you up. So if you want to quickly just take care of that hunger that you're feeling, eat a banana, eat 2 bananas, eat an apple, whatever. It will fill you up. Trust me. That's what I've been doing. And also use the MyFitnessPal app because it's going to tell you how many calories you're taking in. So, and this will allow your metabolism to constantly work. And this is what's going to get your metabolism to continue to work throughout the day. So if you're eating these smaller meals, then your metabolism is constantly working like a furnace. So it's just working, working, working. And that's what gets your metabolism back into the regular rate that it needs to be at to burn the fats in your body. But if you're eating 3 meals a day and they're all like big meals, and because you want to get full and you think that that's going to keep you from being hungry later, now your metabolism is going to like slowly try to break down those foods, and so that's not going to work. So she's saying if you do it right, you won't experience the horrible feelings of hitting a wall where you feel hungry and you feel tired and you feel sluggish. So she says in the morning to consume foods like breads and starches at the beginning of the day when you are more likely to be your busiest, and so that'll keep you satisfied up until it's time for you to eat something again. So also she's saying like when you eat complex carbohydrates, you eat them with a protein at the same time, because then she's saying that complex carbohydrates and lean proteins together, they offset an unstable blood and insulin levels, so it keeps your energy up. So if you eat carbohydrates like by themselves, then it's going to bring you down. So you ever notice if you've eaten some carbohydrates and you start to get the itis and you get tired and sleepy? Well, if you eat them with the protein, then you won't feel like that. So let's just say you eat a baked potato and you eat that with a piece of tilapia or salmon or something. So that's a protein and a complex carbohydrate together. So when you finish that, more than likely you're not going to feel sluggish. But let's just say you ate that with some other type of meat, like some fried chicken and a baked potato and something else or whatever. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you guys an example. You definitely feel the itis and you feel tired and you feel sluggish. So that's what she is saying. Make a combination of a complex carbohydrate and a protein together in your meal, because she says, I'm going to quote what she says, by eating proteins with your complex carbohydrates, you'll slow the carb to fat conversion process even more. This is why you should never eat complex carbohydrates alone. Always pair carbs with proteins. And that's basically it for chapter 1. So that's what I got out of it. So I hope that gave you guys some information. And the next video I'll do will be chapter 2, which is renovate. She says renovate your metabolism. So basically it's going to discuss how to rev up your metabolism. So stay tuned, guys, because that chapter is really interesting. I'm almost done with it. So hopefully I can get the video done for you by later on. But again, I got this book on Amazon and I got it used. And I paid about $5 for it. So if you want to get this book, The Eat Clean Diet by Tosca Reno, it's a really good book. And if you guys Google her and look up the things that she's doing, that she has done, and how she's helped people lose weight, maintain weight, tighten and tone their bodies, definitely a good read. Definitely someone that you should follow. So I know I've been rambling on. This video has gotten really long. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye and see you guys in the next video.